Hi loves, I am super excited to share this tutorial with you. I was playing around with cards the other day and like trying to figure out like the perfect card size for my planner pockets, and got this random idea to do this tutorial. So we're going to be making zodiac oracle cards, but you could use them as planner cards, and you could also use them with your monthly moon prompts. If you have purchased my moon planner and you like the monthly prompts, then you could do that too. So the way that I'm going to be using this is making front and back cards, but if you want, you can just print this on cardstock and cut them out like traditional planner cards and just be done with it. If you're not an artsy person, that's totally cool. Or you can use these as stickers on a dashboard or on a journal page, however you want to use this printable. But for me, I'm going to be turning these into cards. So I will show you how I've done that. This is the list of supplies that you will need if you're going to be doing the cards like me. And I also am using the optional supplies. So I've got some distress stain, black and white marker. It doesn't matter what kind. This one happens to be a Jane Davenport paint over pen, and I just grabbed some generic cheap permanent marker. A Sharpie would be fine, or you can use black and white Posca pens, brush, white gesso, and some type of food packaging. I like to use Marie Callender since I'm allergic to brown craft, so that's what I will be using for my project. On the back here, even though this is already white, I still want to use some gesso just for texture. Not a whole lot. I don't want to completely cover the card. And that dries pretty quickly. I mean, if you don't put a thick coat on, it will dry really fast. So there's that. And then I'm just going to spray some of this black soot onto the glass and add some water to it. And just kind of dip it. And you can let it run. You can spray this with water again. Do kind of whatever you want to do. And I don't like full coverage. I'm trying to go for a very limited amount. And then while I have this, I'm just going to take the leftover to put on the back of that. I don't want to waste it. It's good ink. So without the gesso, with the gesso, I think it tones it down, gives it like this milky texture, and it also lets it run. Whereas without the gesso, it just kind of like sucks into the card, and there isn't a lot of ability to make it run. I could add water and try to get it to do that, but for the most part, it's just not going to move as much as with the gesso. These flaps I love to save and turn into bookmarks. You can laminate this. Essentially just clean off the glass. I have baby wipes in this container. Something that would be really cool on this too is to get a full sheet glitter sticker. You can get them in big packs like this. And I have a video showing how I make faux laminated covers and dashboards, but basically it's the same thing as just using a full sheet sticker like I've done before. You peel, fold back the top, and then you lay it down. And that would look really pretty on these cards too. I actually did one playing around with the different printer papers and different overlays and things like that. This one is more of a concentrated stardust, and I didn't care for that one as much because it was hard to read the words. So that's why I decided not to use the glitter overlay on this one. All right, so now we have all of our cards printed. We have our deck. And on the backs here, you can see like all the different patterns that it came out with. I just think that's so cool. And gesso versus cardstock, you probably can't really tell the difference, but you can feel it certainly. This is a lot smoother. This is kind of like I almost painted it with chalk, and that's essentially what gesso base is. It's a chalky formula. And so if you don't like the feeling of that, then skip the gesso and just do this. This is the quicker method anyway. I just wanted to show the color variances that you're going to get. You know, this was a true black, but you know, now it kind of looks like a muted gray. And before you cut it up, you could also do a bunch of texture stamping. You know, if you have stamps in your stash, you know, just do all kinds of sporadic stamping and scribbles and things like that if you wanted to do just generic backgrounds on each one. So you could leave them like this, or you could decorate the backs with different prompts. I have 130 plus prompt kit over at Raw Element, and I will leave the link for you guys. It has all of these different prompts that you could put on the back of your cards, and you could use my printable as a template to make new ones if you have magazines that you want to cut out, or use existing sticker stash or whatever. Then you could create additional cards now that you have the size, and then you can just use a circle punch. There are two different sheets. One of them is a 3/4 punch, the other one is a inch circle punch. You could associate some of these with the different types of zodiac. So like Leo, you know, you could associate it with Free Your Spirit, or Dream On could associate with Gemini. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily match up with the zodiac. This could be your birthday zodiac. You know, you could be a Leo, and you just put your favorite sticker on the back, or, you know, write your own phrase on the back. You know, it's whatever you want to do, but super easy to just punch, peel, and stick down. And you can decorate the edge. You could circle punch this. Get my scrap to show you. So to make a scalloped edge, you know, just use a circle punch. Or if you have a decorative edge punch, you know, whatever you want to do. But now you have two different looks that you can give it. I don't like sharp edges, so even though I really like the look of this on a card, I'll probably round the edges of all of mine. I haven't decided yet. I think I will. I really like the squares though too. Decisions. No. Might leave them square. So I've got some stickers here. Washi. If you have other stickers, magazine cutouts, you could make these cards. Any type of word or goal that you're working on to. The reason I made these was to offer positivity throughout the year. So like this one, cool vibes and crystals. You could put that on any of these cards, which I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. And actually, I'm going to do that for my birthday one. I'm a Gemini, so cool vibes and crystals. I'm going to put that on mine. That way, whenever it's that birthday month, so June, you know, during whenever it is Gemini throughout the season, then you can pull that card, or you could randomly pick throughout the year too, and you know, shuffle this and just randomly pick a card, and then let that help you inspire whatever you're going to do in your spread or in life, or you know, however you want to do that. have this binder that I showed how I decorated it in an earlier video, and this is for all of my ATC cards that I make when I'm kind of having a bad day and I want to create something to reinforce positivity. So that's why I have a sticker on here that says I'm my only Zen. All of these stickers are in my shop. It's from the Chill Zone digital kit. And this one on the back says, believe in your strength, immortal one, tomorrow is a new day. I absolutely love making ATC cards. And so when I was making these Oracle cards, I made them the size to fit these pockets. And they fit planner pockets as well. So I've already added the upcoming sign in here. It's Aries. It's the next sign coming up, the sun sign coming up for spring, associated with spring. And I love having this front and center in here. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to swap out from my clear rings to this style, because it has the pockets. And then I've got my other card in here where I've just listed the different symbols for each of the elements and the modalities. So this symbol starts the season, this one embodies it, and this one transitions. And so that way, if for whatever reason I forget what it means, then I can just reference my card here. And so I'm really liking this look so far. And then I have a holo card and my washi card that I'm going to put in this pocket. I think I'm going to put my holo one in here behind this. I think that would look cool. My holo one has planner flags on it. You've probably seen that in a previous video, but if not, it's just a gift tag. That's cute. Yeah, I like that. So that way I have my planner flags on the back of it. I've got my reference card if I need it, and then I have the current sun zodiac for that month that we are in. And so I got to thinking about storing and all of that, how I was going to store them. And I think I like the idea of dedicating a sheet per season and creating a fourth card. Since there's only 3 cards or 3 zodiacs per season, I think I want to create a 4th card that's just devoted to the season, you know, just the Sabbath. So Ostara would go here, Aries would go here, and then I have the next sun sign, which is Taurus, and then Gemini. And these pockets have a back to them as well, but I like being able to see the back of this in case I want to reference it throughout the year for moons or anything else, moon transits, that kind of thing. So I'm going to put all of these in there. I wanted to share too that I have several different composition binders, K-pop binders, whatever you want to call them, and they're all the same size. They come smaller though too, so these should fit any of the inserts for these binders, either the 3-ring binders or the smaller ones. Check the sizes on your card versus the binder inserts, and usually all of these come with inserts. These two I'm using as old inserts, and you can see me decorate this in a video on my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to see how you guys interpret this and what you come up with. Be sure to tag me at Got Wax Shop so I can share that with everyone. Thanks so much.